Okay, so welcome to the third video. So I've taken a bit of a jump from what we were taking from the bit general side of HTML and CSS, and I decided to go through the Bootstrap um pathway. So if you guys aren't sure what Bootstrap is and how to connect it to your Visual Studio Code, I'll add a card. Just click the video at the top right corner. So I'm just gonna give you guys a bit of a introduction in this video, basically what I've done so far and what it looks like. So this is my index.html file, my main file basically. This is basically my link to the other file. You'll see this in the video that I've linked. It's a very, very good outline and a start if you aren't that advanced in Bootstrap. He also mentions jQuery, which is I've attached over here, but we are not going to use this for now. This is more for the end to make it more functional, like login pages, stuff like that. So um, this is my main HTML file basically, and if you can see here where it says these classes, divisions, these quotation marks, these are all basically from Bootstrap. And what Bootstrap is basically a software that makes um writing HTML and CSS much easier. It has all of the preset codes that you can copy into your program once you attach it to your software, and it makes it much easier. Literally on the website, if I just show you over here, if I go on the Bootstrap website and I say I want to close button, say I want to drop down menu, I could just go to the drop down menu. It gives me different options for the code. And you literally just copy this into the code. You can modify it by changing this name to the name that you want. So I'm just gonna show you what mine looks like for now. Uh, Open the live server. This is my website so far. So you can see over here in the top left, we have this logo that I've added. And this is just a quick introduction. So, hey, I am Ahmed. I am an upcoming software developer and I'm a student at Olive Grove High School. These are some quick buttons that I'm still working on. This is more of a background. I was more using this more of a test, but you can change the color of the background. You can add some kind of like dots, circles, shapes, whatever you want. At the top here are my buttons. And what's cool about Bootstrap is you think that it's very hard to code something like this. So if I hover over the button over home, you can see the color changes. Um, and I feel like that's just like a simple addition that you have in a professional website. So I feel like it adds that element. It was, to be honest, like one or two lines of code. So you hover over, you press it. Right now I haven't made other pages yet, but I have added my different pages. And for the drop down menu, you press it and it basically shows your different projects. So Bootstrap makes it much easier. If you want to look at my CSS file, the same thing, the same style of dot header area, these are all from Bootstrap, and it makes it much easier to basically modify your website and make it easier to use. Even in the video that I'm going to link, he teaches us to make variables in CSS. So for example, here I have primary color 2, gradient colors, things like that. So that when I'm using my CSS, I don't need to basically type these hex codes every single time. I already have a variable for it, and it makes it so much easier. It basically helps you stick to your color palette, and it makes the website more structured and organized. In case you want to change it, all you have to do is change the value here, and it'll change throughout your whole entire CSS file. There's also this background or basically adding images, which is you basically have to add an image file within the folder that you made the portfolio for your website. So in the files of your computer, where you make the folder for this whole entire project, um, you basically add an image folder and you add them there, and then you basically just type URL, and you basically just attach the same image, and then you can also modify the image size. For example, the size for me, if I just comment this out over here, I comment this out and I save it, and then I go back to my live server. Look how big this picture on the right is. But what this helps me do is that once I add this banner, it was also from Bootstrap. Basically, it fixes the picture and makes it look much better. So yeah, here is just a quick overview of what I've done to my website so far, and I'll be coming with more tutorials on how to advance it. And I highly recommend you to watch that video. The first 30 or 45 minutes or so are an extremely great tutorial to get a head start in your process.